Albania, a small but captivating gem nestled in the heart of the Balkans, holds secrets and surprises that are bound to leave you utterly amazed. Forget what you thought you knew, because today, we're diving deep into the lesser-known wonders of this enchanting country. From its rich history to its stunning landscapes, Albania is a treasure trove of surprises waiting to be uncovered. Are you intrigued? Well then, let's dive in. Officially known as the Republic of Albania, this country is nestled in Southeast Europe, sharing its borders with Montenegro, Kosovo, North Macedonia, and Greece. Picture this. It's located on the stunning Balkan Peninsula, graced by the Adriatic and Ionian Seas within the Mediterranean. The diverse geography of Albania spans over 28,000 square kilometers, showcasing everything from rugged mountains to fertile lowland plains. Albania's history is as diverse as its landscapes. In ancient times, the Illyrians and Epirotes inhabited different regions. Greek colonies dotted the coast, and in the 2nd century BCE, the Romans entered the scene. Fast forward to the 12th century, and we see the establishment of the first known Albanian autonomous principality, Arbanon. The Kingdom of Albania, various principalities, and the Ottoman Empire era followed, until Albania declared independence in 1912. The 20th century brought challenges, including Italian invasion during World War II, but Albania persevered. In 1991, communism fell, paving the way for the current Republic of Albania. Modern Albania is a unitary parliamentary constitutional republic, ranking 67th in the Human Development Index. The economy, once centrally planned, shifted to a market-based model after the end of communism in 1990. Today, it boasts an upper-middle income economy, with the service sector taking the lead, closely followed by manufacturing. Albania places great emphasis on the well-being of its citizens, providing universal healthcare and free primary and secondary education. As a member of various international organizations, including the United Nations, NATO, and UNESCO, Albania has been an official candidate for European Union membership since 2014. Tirana, the capital and largest city, is a bustling hub of culture and history. Durrës, Vlorë, and Shkodër also stand as significant centers, each with its own unique charm. Number 1. Albania used to be the poorest country in Europe. If you look at Albania today, it's hard to believe that it was once the poorest country in Europe. But rewind to 1991, the year communism fell, and Albania's local regime collapsed. The country found itself in a challenging situation after nearly 5 decades of isolation. This prolonged period of seclusion meant limited development and progress. Imagine a nation closed off from the world for almost 50 years. That's what happened to Albania. Its doors were shut, and the lack of external influence meant slower growth. The isolation led to a stagnation of development, keeping the country behind its European counterparts. Fast forward to today, and Albania has made an incredible comeback. The post-communist era brought about a wave of change. The resilience of the Albanian people and the implementation of reforms marked the beginning of a new chapter. Albania shook off the chains of isolation and embraced a series of reforms to propel itself forward. Now let's talk about how this once struggling nation turned things around. One of the game changers for Albania has been the booming tourism industry. The country's natural beauty, rich history, and unique cultural experiences have become magnets for travelers from around the globe. Albania's tourism industry has experienced a phenomenal boost, injecting vitality into the economy and creating countless job opportunities. The face of Albania has changed dramatically, with significant improvements in infrastructure. Roads, bridges, and public facilities have undergone a facelift, making it a more accessible and inviting destination. The investment in infrastructure hasn't just improved the travel experience, but has also laid the foundation for sustained growth and development. Number 2. More Albanians live abroad than in Albania. You might be wondering, how on earth is it possible that more Albanians live abroad than in Albania? Well, let me break it down for you. According to estimates, over 30% of the people born in Albania have decided to pack their bags and explore opportunities beyond their homeland. That's a significant chunk of the population. In fact, it's believed that there are around 10 million ethnic Albanians currently living abroad. That's more than 3 times the population of Albania itself. Now, that's a global Albanian community. The diaspora is widespread, but a substantial 75% of these expatriates have found their new homes in just two countries, Greece and Italy. Greece takes the lead as the top destination for Albanian emigrants, making it a crucial hub for the Albanian diaspora. It's like a little piece of Albania in the heart of Greece. But why Greece and Italy, you might ask? Well, historical ties, economic opportunities, and geographical proximity have played a significant role in drawing Albanians to these neighboring countries. It's not just about finding work, it's about creating a new chapter in their lives while staying close to their roots. Greece actually ranks first in the total number of Albanian emigrants worldwide. That's right, more Albanians have chosen Greece as their new home than any other country. It's like a hidden Albanian enclave in the Mediterranean. This migration trend has not only shaped the cultural landscape of the destination countries, but has also created a unique bond between Albania and its diaspora. It's a testament to the resilience and adventurous spirit of the Albanian people who have sought new opportunities and embraced new challenges around the globe. Number 3. Albanians love coffee. We all know that coffee is a morning ritual for many, but in Albania, it's practically a way of life. You can't kickstart your day without a cup of coffee. And guess what? It's not just a one-cup affair. Many Albanians indulge in 2 to 5 cups daily. They take their coffee seriously. So, why the coffee obsession? Well, Albania boasts one of the highest numbers of coffee shops per capita in Europe. If you're a coffee lover, you've stumbled upon the perfect country. And it's not just about the quantity, it's about the variety. Albanians have a deep love for espresso, locally known as express, and Turkish coffee, or as they call it, Kafe Turki. These aren't just beverages, they're an integral part of the Albanian culture. It's not just about the caffeine kick. Drinking coffee in Albania is a social affair. It's the go-to activity when meeting friends, family, or even business associates. Imagine a world where every meeting starts with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Sounds pretty inviting, doesn't it? Whether you're catching up with friends or sealing a business deal, the setting is often a cozy coffee shop. It's not just a drink, it's an experience that brings people together. Albania ranks among the top countries in Europe. When it comes to coffee shops per capita, the love for coffee runs deep, and you can feel it as you stroll through the vibrant streets, where the aroma of freshly ground beans fills the air. Number 4. The Albanian language is unique. If you've ever stumbled upon the Albanian language, officially known as Shqip, you might have found yourself in a linguistic puzzle. It's the official language of Albania, and let me tell you, it's like no other. Why, you ask? Well, because Albanian stands alone. It's not related to any other modern language. While many languages around the world have evolved and branched out from common ancestors, Albanian stands as an independent branch of the Indo-European language family. It's like the rebel in the linguistic family tree, with no direct sister languages. Now that's what I call standing out from the crowd. The roots of Albanian can be traced back to ancient times, but its distinctiveness really shines through in the present. Over the centuries, surrounded by various civilizations and cultures, the Albanian language has retained its uniqueness, almost like a linguistic time capsule. Unlike many languages that have linguistic cousins or siblings, Albanian doesn't share the spotlight with any. It's like the solo performer on the linguistic stage, making it a linguistic gem waiting to be explored. So, if you're looking for a language adventure, Shqip is definitely a unique destination. Linguists have been scratching their heads trying to figure out the origins of Albanian. It's like a linguistic detective story, a puzzle waiting to be solved. The mystery adds an extra layer of fascination to this already unique language. Throughout history, various empires and neighboring cultures have left their mark on Albania. But guess what? The Albanian language has held its ground. Sure, it has borrowed some words here and there, but the core remains uniquely Albanian. It's like a linguistic survivor, adapting without losing its identity. Number 5. Albanians are obsessed with Mercedes. If you've ever set foot in Albania, one of the first things that'll catch your eye is the sheer number of Mercedeses cruising around. It's almost like they have a magnetic pull on the roads. You might wonder, why Mercedes? Well, let's rewind a bit to the days of communism. Back in the communist era, private car ownership was a luxury reserved for the elite. When the communist regime fell in the early 1990s, Albania opened up to the world, and suddenly, the demand for cars surged. But here's the kicker. there were only 5,000 to 7,000 cars in the entire country. Imagine the scarcity. The lack of infrastructure for cars was real. Unpaved roads were the norm, and car dealerships and repair shops were as rare as finding a needle in a haystack. So, when people could finally own cars, they needed something reliable, something that could tackle those rugged rural roads and be fixed with the limited knowledge and spare parts available. And who comes to the rescue? Mercedes. Now, why Mercedes, you ask? Well, during the communist era, the government elite, including the infamous dictator Enver Hoxha, had already chosen Mercedes as their ride of choice. The brand had a stamp of approval for reliability and durability. Plus, importing older models was cost-effective, making it the go-to choice for anyone stepping into the world of car ownership. Fast forward to today, and the Mercedes obsession is still alive and kicking. Surprisingly, only 1 in 5 people in Albania owns a car, but if they do, chances are it's a Mercedes. Why? Well, it's not just a car, it's a status symbol. The reliability, the availability of knowledge, and spare parts make it the preferred choice for those who can afford to drive in this beautiful country. Number 6. Nodding gets you confused. Now, we've all heard the saying, actions speak louder than words, and in Albania, it couldn't be truer, especially when it comes to body language. Imagine this scenario. You're in Albania, don't speak the language, and you're trying to communicate through gestures. Sounds simple, right? Well, not quite. You see, in most Western cultures, a nod signifies agreement or a yes, and a shake of the head means disagreement or a no. But guess what? Albania likes to keep things interesting. So, here's the twist. When Albanians shake their heads from left to right, they're actually saying yes, and when they nod their heads up and down, it means no. Now that's a head-spinning revelation, isn't it? Nodding gets you confused in Albania, but don't worry, it's all part of the charm. Imagine this, you ask for directions, and the friendly local gives you a nod, but it turns out you were meant to go in the opposite direction. Talk about a plot twist. But fear not, because this cultural quirk is just one of the many things that make Albania unique. Now, I know what you're thinking. How on earth did this come to be? Well, it's deeply rooted in Albanian tradition and history. The head nod for no and the head shake for yes can be traced back to a time when communication needed to be discreet, especially during times of occupation. So, what might seem perplexing at first is actually a cultural gem, a piece of the past embedded in the present. But hey, don't let this cultural nuance intimidate you. The Albanian people are warm, welcoming, and understanding. Once you get the hang of the head nods, you'll find yourself navigating conversations with ease. Number 7. Over 750,000 bunkers were built throughout the country. Now, to understand this unique phenomenon, we have to rewind to the days of the communist era in Albania. Back then, the country was like a lone wolf, with no allies except for China. This isolation led the leader of the time, Enver Hoxha, to become quite paranoid about the possibility of an invasion. Picture this, Albania, cut off from the world, its leader fearing an imminent attack. To safeguard the nation, Hoxha decided to take an unconventional approach. He ordered the construction of a staggering 750,000 bunkers, strategically placed throughout the country. Yes, you heard me right, 750,000 bunkers. These bunkers were not your typical military installations. They were scattered across the landscape, from the mountains to the beaches, creating an intricate network of defense. But why so many? Well, Hoxha's paranoia knew no bounds, and he believed that the bunkers would protect Albania from any potential invaders. Fast forward to today, and you might be wondering, are all those bunkers still standing? Well, the answer is no. Most of them have been demolished over the years. But hold on to your hats, because there's still a staggering 160,000 bunkers left, scattered like historical artifacts across the Albanian landscape. Now, let's talk about one of the standout bunkers, the memorial bunker next to Saranda's post office. It's not just a piece of concrete, it's a symbol of Albania's unique history, a testament to a time when the nation felt the need to be on guard at all times. Imagine walking down the streets of Saranda, and right next to the post office, you spot this bunker, standing proud and strong. It's like stepping into a time capsule, reminding us of the lengths a nation can go to in order to protect itself. Number 8. 100% of the energy production is renewable. Did you know that 100% of Albania's energy production comes from renewable sources? Yes, you heard it right. The small but mighty country relies entirely on hydropower plants to generate electricity. Now, that's a serious commitment to a greener future. Albania's reliance on hydropower is not just good for the environment, it's a major win for their carbon footprint. These plants harness the energy of flowing water to generate electricity, and the best part? It's a clean, renewable source. While the hydropower plants are fantastic for the environment, they are a bit finicky when it comes to weather. Albania's energy production is heavily dependent on weather conditions and climate changes. When the weather is on point, energy production is soaring. But when the clouds roll in or there's a dry spell, things get a little tricky. This dependence means that Albania sometimes has to import electricity to cover shortages and meet peak demands. Despite the occasional need to import electricity, Albania still stands tall as one of the countries with the highest renewable energy rates in the world. That's right, Albania is a green energy champion. And let's be real, their commitment to hydropower is nothing short of admirable. Number 9. The Shiro's tradition. So what exactly is the Shiro? Well, after a day of work or school, many Albanians have a unique way of unwinding. They religiously go for a pleasant stroll, but it's not just any stroll, it's a tradition known as the Shiro. Picture this, the sun setting over the Adriatic or Ionian Sea, or even some of the bustling city roads. That's the backdrop for this daily ritual. In some towns, certain roads are designated exclusively for pedestrians during the evening Shiro. Yes, you heard it right. No cars allowed? It's like having your own private avenue, where you can walk without the constant buzz of engines. It's a breath of fresh air, quite literally. The Shiro is more than just a leisurely stroll. It's a chance for people to unwind, to relax, and to reconnect with friends and family. Imagine strolling along the beach, the sound of the waves as your background music, and sharing stories with your loved ones. It's like a daily retreat. What makes this tradition truly special is the way people take it seriously, especially during summer evenings. The Shiro has become not just a habit, but an indispensable part of their daily routine. It's a cultural glue that brings communities together, fostering a sense of togetherness and shared experience. Number 10. You can't enjoy a Big Mac in Albania. Did you know that in Albania you can't enjoy a Big Mac? That's right, Albania is one of the few countries in the world that doesn't have a McDonald's. But why is that? Well, stick around as we uncover the intriguing reasons behind this culinary absence. Picture this, you're wandering through the streets of Tirana, and suddenly you get a craving for some fries and a classic Big Mac. Well, in Albania, you might have to think twice. Unlike many other countries boasting those iconic golden arches, Albania stands out as a McDonald's-free zone. But why? Some speculations suggest that it's all about the Benjamins, or in this case, the Albanian lek. The rumor mill whispers that McDonald's hasn't set up shop in Albania because the country lacks the financial firepower to secure a license for the trademark. It's like they're saying, no license, no Big Macs. It's not just about the money. Some sources claim that even if Albania had the cash to splash on the golden arches, the real challenge lies in finding quality ingredients. Allegedly, McDonald's has faced difficulties sourcing reliable and high-quality meat, cheese, and other essential ingredients to meet their global standards. You know, McDonald's is all about consistency, and they wouldn't want their Albanian customers missing out on the true taste of a world-famous Big Mac. While McDonald's may be a no-show, fear not. Albania has welcomed the likes of Burger King and KFC with open arms, so you can still get your burger fix and fried chicken fix, just not from the golden arches. Burger King and KFC seem to have cracked the code, navigating the challenges that kept Ronald McDonald away. Perhaps it's the allure of the Whopper, or the crispy goodness of KFC's original recipe that won over the hearts and taste buds of Albanians. I hope these surprising facts have sparked your curiosity about this hidden gem. If you enjoyed this journey of discovery, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fascinating insights and travel adventures. Stay curious, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.